Today I'm going to be going over the SHR-2 Soviet head wound gas mask. This gas mask I have nearly no information about. It's one of those weird gas masks where it was made, no one really has it. It's not really spoken about within the community, and it's just a big mystery to a lot of people. The one thing that everyone does know is that it was a head wound mask, comparing it to the Polish one. They both have similar straps where you would tie the excess rubber when it goes over your head too. So that's one thing. It seals around the neck, so when you seal it, you basically have to take your clamps, these two pieces of metal, and just clip them together, and then it fits tightly around the neck. This mask is not very good to wear from my experience. It fogs up the lenses. You could literally see your water sweat drip on the glass, and it's just not a enjoyable experience to wear. Personally, I would like this mask a lot more if it was easier to wear, but since it's like a two-man setup to get going on your head, it's really not that enjoyable, but it is still a cool collector piece. So I have the GP5 here just so you can compare the sizes too. So this is a size 3 GP5, and this is massive, this thing. There's no real way to store it like without folding it like that, which will crease the rubber. As you can see, the rubber's starting to be creased, not because I store it improperly, just because this rubber down here is like automatically tight, kind of just like crunches the rubber together. So there's really no good way to store this, in my opinion. It's more or less like you better have a place to put it or you're gonna mess it up over time. It has a interesting exhale valve over here. It is similar to the GP4s because it just like sticks out too much, or sticks out way too much in my opinion. I know it's probably double, but you know, it does its job, I guess. It's kind of jammed when I first got it, so I really had to blow hard to get it out, to get it unstuck. You know, so that's one thing to note. There's a hose at the end of it. It sticks out quite a bit, so it is the size of a regular hose. I did compare it to one of my other Soviet hoses, so it is the same size, same 40mm Gauss threading. And by the way, my MSA filters do screw onto this with ease, so in theory I could use this mask if I must. Okay, switching it to the other side. We do not have anything more special on this side. This side's a little bit cleaner. Mine, I think this is from Moscow, 1980, second quarter. Same kind of things on here. These tabs are very stiff, so if you get yours set in a position, they're not going to really be much use. If you want to, you know, they're gonna be, you can use them, but they're just gonna be in one spot. I don't know what I'm saying. This lighter rubber is considerably thinner, so it can just go around your neck and it won't like break if you stretch it, but I can imagine if you pull on it too much, it will snap. Quality wise, with this mask and this mask, they both share the same lens inserts. Now I know with the GP5 you don't really need lens inserts, but if you have your GP5 inserts, put them in here, it'll go to a better cause, I guarantee it. This mask fogs up way too much for what it is, and it just accumulates sweat because you're basically wearing a big balloon on your head. So, you know, it's not really enjoyable, but it is very interesting and unlike any other Soviet mask out there. The rubber quality is the same kind of thing like other Soviet masks. There are random circles on mine right here, and let's see on this side. I don't want to manhandle this mask too much because it is pretty rare or uncommon. And you have another circle here. I think this is where the rubber was torn and then they repaired it. I don't know. Going to the back of it, there is a back. It does not, this gray rubber does not seal all the way around. There is light rubber, same quality as this. Well, no, actually there are 3 types of rubbers on this. So you have the main gray one, this one which is like not as thick as the gray, and then this one which is the thinnest, which is good for stretching over around your head. There is a back to this mask. It is the same type of light rubber that is used throughout the bottom of it. I thought this mask would originally seal around, but it does not. That is not the case. So it does have a weird backing to it to, I guess, make a better seal. I'll show you the inners. So I can't really fold this mask inside out because of the weird design. So maybe I can just tunnel my camera in here so you can see. There's really no good way of showing it off. There is a stamp in it that says basically M80, like, I guess Moscow. Oh, here we go. Wait. Okay. This is the best I'm gonna do with it. So you have that stamp. Of course, it's upside down. That's one thing to note. There's no Tissot system inside, and there's just basically a hole. Maybe I can get it through the lens, the other lens. Let's see. Yeah. So there's the way out. That's where the air gets out. It's covered by like a metal grating on the inside, so it kind of protects it from your face, I guess. But this mask basically it depends how tight you tie these, and you know, overall you just gotta tie them tight and right, and then it'll stay on your face properly. So I guess I'll show you what the mask looks like now. But before I do that, I just want to finish the thought on saying that I don't know if this mask came with a carrier. I don't know who would have it. There's really not much known about it besides it was a head wound mask. I don't even know the kit name. I don't even think it was issued with a kit, nor specific filter. I've seen photograph of it used with just I guess it was a GP5 filter with a hose sleeve on it. No, I mean a filter cover on it, a filter sleeve. So I mean, it's really a mystery to me. If you have any comments on it or questions, leave it in the comment section. And yeah, I guess I'll show you me wearing it now. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I am now wearing the SHR-2. It's very tight. It's actually not fogging up that badly as I once thought it would. As long as you keep consistently breathing in, the fog will go away. I don't know how well you can hear me. I can hear myself very well because it's echoing throughout the entire mask because there's so much dead space within it. It kind of makes that GP4 snoring sound when you breathe out because there's no filter attached to it. Overall, not a bad mask as I once proclaimed. I mean, it does work. It does seal. I'll seal it right now. Funny enough, this mask was labeled as a fetish item, so I can see why, because I'm kind of choking myself. So it seals around the neck, which you have to use a clamp. See if I can show it off. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll show you a side view, side profile, and this side profile. So it's really not that bad as I once said it is. Just a weird and bizarre design overall, and I don't know, as long as you have the straps on right, and see, the eye lenses are kind of falling down, so you gotta keep, make sure when you tie it, you have to keep it adjusted. But it is definitely cool, and I definitely recommend it. For the price I got it for $25, it is a recommended buy, and I heavily recommend it to anyone who wants some interesting piece to their collection. So I'm gonna end the video off before I suffocate myself in here, because although I like wearing it, it is somewhat uncomfortable and a big hassle to breathe through. So yeah, I guess I'll end the video. If you, like I said before, if you have any questions, comments, or critiques, I will take those in the comment section. And if you want more information about it, if you have questions on the mask itself that I could answer, like what's inside and stuff, I will do so. So I guess that's it, and I will see you later.